Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. As you probably noticed from yesterday's vlog, at the end of it, I got myself one of these bad boys, a Switch, and I've been playing through Pokemon Shield and really just revisiting my love of the Pokemon franchise as a whole. And it got me thinking of a dream I once had, and I know a lot of people once had, about a Pokemon MMORPG, like just a fully inclusive experience. And that's what I want to talk about today. So without further ado, here's 5 things that I think are needed to make the ideal Pokemon MMORPG. For starters, complete character customization. Now I know they've added a bit of customization in this version so far, but it's still following the same formula of a little kid growing into the age where he can get his first Pokemon and set off on an adventure. Why can't I be a 60-year-old Pokemon trainer? Why do I have to be a 10-year-old kid? I'm getting that out of the way for starters. Secondly, professions. Maybe I don't want to become the Pokemon champion. Maybe I want to become a breeder or a police officer, or maybe I want to be part of a criminal organization. You never know, and I want the freedom to be able to choose that. Thirdly, speaking of world, what's the world going to look like? So here, I think there's a couple options that would all work. They've introduced us to, I don't even know how many regions at this point. So many diverse places for us to visit. In theory, it's overwhelming to just include everything in one giant game. It's something you can build up to, maybe start with certain regions and then expand from there, over time, or create a completely new world. Now, the idea of a new world excites me the most because that opens up the opportunity for a player-driven economy. Maybe the players can run the gyms, can run the shops, can run everything in the world. To keep it completely dynamic, I think that would be a really cool experience. Or just go with the regions that already exist. I feel like that's the easier option. The other one is far more complicated, I think, but would make for a really interesting, I want to use the word role-playing in a sense, because players would be interacting with one another. If you go with the existing regions, you already have your gym leaders and all those people are ready to go, but not all the players might want to choose that route, so keeping it open. Fourth, combat. Combat is extremely important in Pokemon games. I feel like we've been stuck with the same formula. You're here, they're there, you have 4 moves, you kind of just back and forwarding until you win. In my experience, Pokemon games so far are really easy to beat. You just need to know the gym leader you're up against, use your type advantage, wipe the floor, move on to the next gym, follow the same formula. There's nothing new there. So I'm thinking complete 360 combat, where when you go into a fight, you and another player, for example, you want to battle it out. A dome appears, like a pretty wide dome appears around you two. You each throw out your Pokemon and then you take control of that Pokemon. So it's complete 360 combat. You can move, run around, jump up, dig, fly, climb a tree, anything of the sorts, and you have your four moves that you've chosen, but you can use them actively as if they're abilities. But this way, there's more focus on player ability, as in how well can you maneuver an environment, aim, all of those factors, as opposed to, you have a Squirtle, I have a Pikachu, you're fucked. And the last point is, what do you do about the legendary Pokemon? In my opinion, one of 2 things would make for the best balance. Either they're not catchable, like they're encounters at best. You can get cool items maybe from them, but you can't actually catch them. Or 2, if you're going for the dynamic world and it's completely player driven, have 1 legendary of each type, and certain trainers can acquire them. For the latter, you probably need some parameters, like 1 legendary per trainer, so no one trainer can have more than 1 legendary at a time. And 2, if they're inactive for X amount of time, that legendary gets freed, or have it on a time basis. Congratulations, you have a legendary, you have her for a week. Have fun. Then it's open to the next trainer who's lucky enough to get it. I think that would be fair. This all trailed on because I've been playing Pokemon Shield and I'm loving it so far. I love the feel of the game. You can run everywhere, you physically see the Pokemon you're encountering. I think that's really cool. But yeah, it got me thinking of what a really great Pokemon MMO would look like, and I have it pictured in my head pretty well, so I wanted to work that out. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any ideas for what you think an ideal Pokemon MMO game would look like that I didn't mention, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.